Hello, twin flames, checking in on the divine masculine's karmic situation. Actually, I didn't even, I was kind of just like getting ready. I didn't even connect intuitively. Let me see if I'm getting anything. I'm just getting like a stress feeling in my stomach. Yeah, I feel a lot of stress energy. Like, yeah, okay. So let's see what the cards say. Oh, straight out. What is the karmic situation right now? What is the karmic energy? Oh. Okay. Okay, so we have two doors, door to spirit and door to value. So what I'm getting with the door to value is, you know, we've been talking a lot, especially in the karmic situation, about the masculines that still have to like save maybe certain money in order to leave the karmic situation behind, or work out legal matters around financial situations and things like that. And it's all very positive energy here in the card. So I feel like what it's saying is that those things that were holding them back are resolved. So of course not for every single one, but yeah, for the most part, a lot of the masculines that were still dealing with karmic situations, especially surrounding financial situations, and that could be work related or anything, or just a karmic situation where maybe children even are involved, or like a wife, husband, right? So I'm feeling that those issues have been resolved, and especially with this other door that we have here, door to spirit. And with this one I'm getting is like the door is now open for the divine masculines to come home to their divine feminine. That's what I'm getting with the spirit, right? Because in the spiritual realm, we are united with the twin, with our twin, right? We are one soul, and that's what I'm kind of getting. This card is trying to say, yes, we are. Your twin is now able to come home, especially because we do have this twin flame card. The yin yang symbol to me is like the twin flame symbol, and it's 2-2, right? Also a mirrored number. So yeah, you might be also seeing 2-2 a lot here in the next few days, saying that yes, your masculine has left some heavy energy behind. We had that last week, right? They were in some really crazy heavy energy, going through tower moments, a lot of drama. And so I feel like now over the weekend and stuff, maybe a lot of that has kind of resolved. And yeah, what I'm getting now is like that this week they're having, a lot of them are having like legal matter appointments surrounding solving this, but they're already knowing that it's going to be solved. So that's, yeah, I feel like a lot of that organizational stuff is coming in. Yes, and we have women holding the coin. So with this is what I'm getting is like his karmic partner, right? Or his karmic situation that was holding him back. So her holding the coin is like him giving the divine or the karmic partner the financial things that they needed in order for them to separate, right? Yeah, that's if they do have a karmic partner, or it could just symbolize a karmic situation, like this is now the offer that they're getting, that job that they needed, or that promotion or whatever, in order yeah, to have the financial issues resolved that were still kind of holding a lot of the masculines back from moving forward and coming home to the divine feminine. Yeah, and then we have healer of the ages, and I'm just getting a lot of peace and balance here, right? And it does look like Jesus and all the light coming from the heart and the crown chakra and the third eye. Yeah, and with open arms, right? And all this energy, light energy coming from the hands as well. So I feel like this is really great signs for the masculines that have dealt with a lot of heavy energy in their karmic situation. I'm feeling today it has resolved. A lot of the issues have been resolved. A lot of balance has come in to the situation. And I feel like also into the masculines overall energy. And they can now move forward with open arms into the future, right? Into the next day. Okay, so let's bring in my karmic prototype where we are channeling conversations between the DM to the DF, DF to the DM, and then the karmic to the DF. So let's see if there's more positive energy in here. Yeah, or if maybe nothing comes out, that would also be a good sign that a lot of the karmic situation has been resolved. One second. Yeah, wow. That's kind of what I was thinking would happen. Not one karmic card came out. So, wow, that's really, really good. Usually the karmic had a lot to say, right? Okay, so we have 2 from the DF. And then 1 from the DM. And so the DM is saying, I love you unconditionally. So yes, I feel like with all of this balance coming in, the financial things that were holding him back, a lot of the reason why they might have still been with a karmic partner or stuck in a karmic cycle was that financial burden. And I feel like that has been lifted. And the DF is saying, you're such a great man. I just want you to be happy. Or woman, right? Man or woman. And then she says, I still cherish every single moment. So, wow. So they are very in love. They are very in love today. So I feel like with this karmic situation out of the way, things okay, I just got the words like, moved ahead like tremendously, like a huge amount has been moved towards for the twin flames to come into union, or at least starting communication and things like that again if you're not communicating. Yeah, like I'm getting this image like a huge heavy block that has been lifted up and then set way ahead down, you know. That's kind of the image I'm getting. So wow, this is incredible. Very great news here today. And yeah, over the weekend, I really did feel a lot of connection to the masculine, but also the masculine to the feminine. I felt like a lot of heavy missing energy. Yesterday also, like out of nowhere, I just had to cry constantly. So that could have been like maybe one last big push, you know, like that lifting part like had to be overcome, or maybe there was like a lot of heavy pain with that. Of course, right? Like ending any situation and leaving things behind is hard, right? Especially if it's a karmic relationship with children involved, for example. So okay, let's bring in this one, Voices of the Soul's Oracle, and see what we can get here. Last time we used it on Friday, we had message of warning. So hopefully there's more uplifting energy in here, since it seems the karmic situation has improved a whole lot. Okay. What else can we find out about your karmic situation? Okay, they all fell out all at the same time. Oh, so we do... Okay, now let me shuffle them again, because these are very similar to the cards I had gotten over the weekend, like that I just did on my own. I think I just put them in like all in kind of, because they were all together the same cards. So let's do it again. Okay. Dear masculines, what is your karmic situation like right now? What are you going through? What is going on? What can we find out about your karmic cycle? Wow, okay. The first one, we have abundance. So that really matches this this door 2 value, right? So mirrored energy here in this deck. So yeah, I feel like, again, like I just said, so the financial burdens have been lifted, but also abundance. I'm also getting like more, because they've had like this heavy sad energy for like a whole while now, and lots of tower moments. And I feel like it's also more an abundance of more positive energy and happy feelings, and just feeling relieved and so much better overall. Let's see, spiritual message. So yeah, I feel like this is saying that they are spiritually awakening as well, right? And we had actually that a lot have gone through their spiritual awakenings, but there were still some lagging behind. So yeah, I feel like they are awakening spiritually now, even the ones that are still late bloomers in that sense. So that's great news. Oh yeah, so we do have karmic relationship coming out. And mirror effect, so that's the twin flames to me, right? Karmic and twin flame. And reproach. Yeah, so with this image, I need to look up what reproach means. But with this image, I feel like these are the twins, right? And both of these are, and here they're uniting, right? They're entangling, they're like dancing, they're having fun, they're joyous. So I feel like what it's saying with that, you know, spirit coming here, and abundance and all the other positive messages, even though we have the karmic situation here, I'm feeling it, what it means, it has resolved, right? For a lot of the masculines, they have left the karmic situation behind now, and now they are ready to approach. Yeah, that's sort of, instead of reproach, I'm getting, actually it should be approach. So now they're ready to approach their divine feminines and connect, you know, unite, really become one with their feminine again. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Wow, so much good positive energy here. Okay, so trying to think what else I should bring in. I feel like let's bring in this message deck just to see if there's any dark energy, anything that's still holding them back, because everything has been really positive today, completely different from the last 2 weeks. So let's see what messages we can get from this deck. What would you like to say to your divine feminine? What would you like her to know about your karmic situation? Okay. So the first one that I can see is, I can't make you happy. But I feel like this is him saying that to his divine, to his karmic partner, right? So because of the way everything is here, he's definitely telling you what he's told his karmic partner. Yeah, and I'm scared of rejection. And I feel like this is like a past sense energy. So this is something that he is saying, I was scared of rejection. I was scared that you would reject me. And that's why also I kind of, okay, that's what I'm getting. I kind of unpurposely stayed longer because of this, you know, like it took me longer to say my karmic cannot make me happy, because I was scared you would reject me, my divine feminine. So I kind of like dragged things out a little bit, like kind of instead of moving the appointments closer, or there was always something coming up, and in order, because of that, it took longer. And then he's saying, how could you ever forgive the mess I've made? Yeah, again, so this is what so some of them might still be worried about this, right? Even though now they're kind of free, they're ready, they can come forward, but some of them might still be a little bit insecure. Yeah, is it over? So, and then you're too nice, I don't deserve your kindness. And we have, I don't understand. So yeah, what I'm getting is like, I don't understand that you are still giving me a chance, even though, excuse me, even though I am, yeah, everything that has gone on between us. Yeah, because, you know, the messages that the DF had said here as a reminder was, you are such a great man and I just want you to be happy and I still cherish every single moment. So I feel like he's saying as an answer to all of this, right? I really don't understand how you still love me, how you waited all this time, quote unquote, right? It's not like you just sit there waiting, but that you would still give me a chance. So yeah. Yeah, so we might have here a couple masculines that are scared of not receiving a second chance from you, that they destroyed this connection between you for good. But you cannot destroy it, right? Like, especially in spirit, we are already united. It's just the physical body that's kind of lagging behind. So you can never break this bond, and there's never anything really that you could do to destroy this love, right? And so I think, at least personally speaking from my end, like, I will always forgive my masculine, right? And I don't know if he will forgive me for my mistakes, but I do always will forgive, and I'm hoping that that is kind of like the general energy, that most people, most twin flames would do the same. So yeah, so speaking from my side, I would say there's nothing to worry about, divine masculines. You are saying, you know, I love you unconditionally, and so does the divine feminine. She loves you unconditionally as well. And so there's nothing to worry about. Everything will be forgiven. But I feel like there's gonna be a lot of days and nights and weekends where you're gonna be like talking about everything that has happened and working it out, right? And really realizing that everything has happened in divine timing. Everything was meant to be this way. Most likely even pre-planned before we incarnated into these bodies, right? And it was all part in order to grow our soul together, right? Like, it's one soul and two bodies. So in order for us to evolve even faster and to just learn. So yeah, that's why there's really nothing to be mad about long term, right? And we are in an eternal love and energy. So this little blip of time that we are here on this earth, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't matter at all, right? So there's really nothing you can do, divine masculines or divine feminines, that would break your bond or anything. So you don't ever have to be scared to approach your divine masculine or divine feminine, right? They will always welcome you back in, because you guys are one soul and two bodies. Yeah, you're always united, especially on the spiritual level, always. So yeah, okay, that's it for the karmic reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. I'm very excited about all this positive energy coming through. So yeah, if the video resonated, please give it a thumbs up, yeah, and maybe even follow for more, and I'll talk to you soon.